Welcome to 8th grade freshman course offerings for the high school next year. We're excited that your children are coming up to be at the high school next year. We're going to be telling you a little bit about the different offerings that we have within our business department. I'm Jill Tabbas. I've been teaching in the business department for 28 years, and my co-host is Christina Congleton, and you're going to be meeting her in a few minutes. So the 4 different courses that we offer for students in our department are Intro to Business, online keyboarding, which is a 5th period course, AP Principles of Computer Science, and CBA, and we're going to go into each of those a little bit. Uh-oh, I have to move this over a tiny bit. I didn't. Okay, so the first class is Principles of Computer Science. It's an AP course. It is a 5-day-a-week class. In order to qualify to take the class, students have to have an 83% or higher in Algebra 1 or Algebra 1 Accelerated. Some of the topics that are discussed is the internet, privacy, and the students were talking the other day about this great privacy project that they're working on, along with big data programming and a performance task that is part of the AP exam. They'll do some problem solving. They will do some demonstration research, and also some lectures included in the course as well. The next class is going to be the Computer Business Applications, CBA, and it is a 3-day-a-week course or a 5-day-a-week course. So if a student has a 2-day-a-week class, this could balance it out very nicely. And it is also a foundational course that they could take the advanced course later on if they were interested in it. And so they learn the Google Suite product, and then they will also learn in depth the Microsoft Suite products, and then InDesign, Keynote pages, presentation skills, those sorts of things, and how to actually use some of the computer skills that they may have learned or to build upon. And so it's a great course, and you can tell the difference with students as they get older, who's sort of taken these classes and who hasn't. They're great skills for everybody, and one of the projects they do for this class is they create a calendar and put a bunch of pictures in it, and they will apply all of the skills that they've learned throughout the semester in the project. So those are 2 of the courses, and Mrs. Congleton is going to now talk to you about the next one.
Hi everybody, my name is Christina Congleton, and this is my 15th year teaching at Fox Chapel Area High School. This is also my 15th year teaching Intro to Business. And so the class is just wonderful. It's usually the first business class that students take. And so in the class, we go over a variety of subjects. So we'll start with economic decisions and systems, and then we discuss social responsibility of businesses and business ethics. We talk about the role of government in our society. Then we dive into business organizations, so LLCs, sole proprietorships, corporations, the advantages and disadvantages of those. And then we talk about management and leadership. So if students do want to own their own business one day, they kind of see what that entails. We discuss human resources. I'll have students that are kind of like geared towards that. They're like great personalities already as freshmen, easy to talk to. And so we'll go over human resources. We talk about organizational culture and diversity, as well as job search. So we go over a job application, resume building. We go over cover letters and references. And then we also dive into the stock market. So we talk about investing, and they're given some fictitious money and put it into groups, and they get to invest real time into the stock market. So it's really neat for them to get excited about that. Mm-hmm. And we end the school year with 2 things. We do a budget project, which they learn what it's like to be an adult. So we talk about checking accounts, retirement accounts, credit, budgeting, insurance. We talk about a little bit more with job interviewing. And they work with Google Sheets, and we do some simple formulas where they're keeping track of their expenses. Like I give them a whole scenario, like, they, can't find a job. So they moved home, and, they have all these different expenses and scenarios, and, paying online bills, getting a paycheck, direct deposit. And then the last part of the class, they work on this all year or all semester, is creating their own business. So this will serve as the final project for the class, where they apply course content to their own original business idea.
Good.
The other class that I teach that's available for freshmen is an asynchronous online class with keyboarding. And so the kids are able to work at their own pace. It is through Schoology and then a typing software. They get a username, password, and then they're just different activities every week for them to complete. It's not an overwhelming class. It's actually a great class if it's your first online class. I guess I can't say that anymore, but if it's your first online class, it would be a nice one to have because it isn't too overwhelming. But it's a nice way for students to break their bad habits.
Sorry.
Oh no,
I'm just too excited to tell you about all the pillars of classes that we offer in the business department. As the night goes on, you can kind of start to tell. There we have all the different pillars, and the first one is the foundational one. And underneath every course, it tells you what grade you could take the course in. So Intro to Business, you can take it in 9th and 10th grade, and then in parentheses, it tells you what class, how many days a week. So 3 days a week or 5 days a week. And so in the foundational pillar, you have Intro to Business Entrepreneurship is a 3-day-a-week course, and then there's the College and Career Essentials that all juniors will have to take as a graduation required course. And then there's the financial pillar, the promotional pillar, SAT prep is down that bottom right-hand corner. Then there's the legal, the computer one, info tech, and then the management leading into our capstone course for juniors and seniors. Some students, they will start with us as freshmen, and we see them a lot all throughout their years until they graduate. And some we will see in pockets here and there. We just enjoy seeing them, and hopefully we'll see some of your students in the halls in the fall as well. And I know that this is very tiny to see, but let me see if I can fit it in here a little bit more. But we also have a thing called the Fox Chapel Business Seal of Excellence. So to reward the students who have taken a significant number of our courses, 6 courses, and that have maintained a 3.0 QPA within those business courses, we like to recognize them with a Business Seal of Excellence that is a great thing to go on a resume. And there's also a ceremony that goes along with it and stuff. So when they are juniors or seniors, we encourage them to apply for the Business Seal of Excellence. And this is just one of the applications that goes along with it. That's all. So we look forward to seeing more and more students in that every year.
So this next slide is another opportunity that the kids can take advantage of. And you don't have to take business classes. You can be in drama. You can be, focused on athletics. It could just, math. It's for everybody. So the Future Business Leaders of America is the largest nonprofit student organization in the world with over 250,000 members. This is my 14th year as advisor, and I'm really proud of how the club has grown. And so when students join FBLA, there's some different things. So this year we've been primarily focused on the academic competitions, which I'll talk about in a second. And then we've also set up some guest speakers for students to hear, since nothing is in person. But after COVID, the students, and pre-COVID, the students would participate in various workshops and conferences. So the club is great for building those interpersonal skills. They're not only talking to new students, it's really nice because everybody's really nice in FBLA. When you go to travel, it's like I remember a student was like, "Oh, that's so nice." I said, "I know." They just start talking what school are you from? And at nationals, what state are you from? And so it's a really nice way, and kids spread their wings. I've had kids just completely change, become more confident because of the club. So the students will choose an event to sign up for. The event could be something they're comfortable with, or they can just get out of their comfort zone. So, for example, if a student took an economics class or just studies the subject, likes the subject, they could take an economics test. But then I have a student right now, he signed up for impromptu speaking because he wanted to get out of his comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And impromptu is when you're given a topic quickly and you have to write a speech in 10 minutes. So I thought I respected him even more for doing that especially as a sophomore. But as you can see, I know it's a little small. We have personal finance, graphic design, social media strategies, sales presentation, insurance and risk management. So, students can find even a potential career that they want to go into, or something that they'd say, yeah, right, I'm never going into that. So it's a really, really nice club. And like I said, I just love it and hope it sticks around for as long as I'm here.
Right. Well, thank you very much. And if anybody has any questions, we are available to answer them, or else you can send an email or you can email our department head. But we do look forward to seeing your students in the hallways in the fall. If you